back with another one. Hope you can hear me. I'm on public transportation. I'm on the bus. So I'm not trying to talk too loud because I am on the bus. But this was an emergency move for me because I had to think about tomorrow. So I had to go pick some stuff up now while I have the chance so I can prepare for tomorrow. But at the same time, I'm doing my online work. So this video right now is, I don't know if it's going to be a long one, short one. I don't know how I'm going to go about this video right here because I'm not 100% in my comfort zone, but I do want to get this live out there because with 517 black-owned schools in America, why do we need 518? The amazing thing is, I would like to know how long it took these 517 schools to be developed for them to get into their curriculum. So we have some homework right here. Good morning, beautiful ladies, wonderful gents. This is Don M-TheeFDMGBoogieman, aka Donald Murray, also known as the Ultimate Trolling Warrior. I'm tapping in with this live because this live is a get focused live. Because we don't always have to reinvent the goulash. We don't always have to reinvent the soup. You know, if there's a recipe for some good soup, why is it that we gotta put our special ingredients in and mess the recipe up? And that's what this FDMG is all about. Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey it's a dream that's been put out there for the folks. Just like many other people dream, okay? So when we say dream, it's not saying it in a negative way because I put out many dreams, you put out many dreams, many parents told their kids dreams. And so right now, this is an online dream that's been in existence for 10 to 15 years. It's an online dream that's been in existence for 10 to 20 years, 10 to 15 years. And because it's a dream doesn't mean that it can't be a reality, okay? So as I say, it's a dream. It's okay that it's a dream, but like I say, all dreams can become realities. It's all on you. It all depends on you if you want to make your dream a reality. And so as I look at this 5 years since, going up to school, being in a building, being in existence underneath the name of Umar Johnson. In this time frame of me paying attention to this Umar Johnson character from 2017 to this recent day, almost 10 years of me paying attention to Umar Johnson. I'm saying to you that I'm asking you a question, then I'm going to say to you, I'm going to ask you a question, what is his plans with your money? What is his overall plans with your finances, your donation, your support? What is the overall cause or goal if many folks, when it comes to education and educating, it don't take a building to say that you're in school. It doesn't take a building for you to believe that you can educate. Education starts with your actions. So with this Umar Johnson FDMG death sentence, what is the overall goal? I just said it's a death sentence. It's because I actually participated with some people from the Uhuru movement. And they started the school, the Sankofa school. They started the school, the Sankofa school. And they wanted me to be part of the Sankofa school. Okay? And we was using the African Poetry Theater upstairs. We was using the African Poetry Theater in Jamaica, Queens. And and we was using African Poetry Theater, which was a landmark for Black excellence. It was a storefront, it was a building. Downstairs was where we held the meetings. Many meetings were held there. And upstairs was where they had like a open room, open space, big open space. And this is where we would conduct our classes for the Sankofa Academy, the Sankofa School, for the Uhuru movement. And I saw the attempt for dedication, because they were starting from nothing. Just their own money they put in, donations that they got from whoever donated. They wasn't online asking for donations, nothing like that at the time. They were just getting it through their meetings and people that were supporting the Uhuru movement. And those people believed in the Sankofa School. So with the Sankofa School that was taking place in Jamaica, Queens, that was their movement. And to be part of that for whatever time I was part of it. They came across me because the project picked me up, the youth program. They asked me to come out and they wanted me to speak to young people about whatever it is I had to offer. Then they wanted to bring me in and be part of their program. The only sad thing about it is that finances always hurt us. So I was in my own mission no matter what. They made up a time or two. I probably missed a day of school. And the next thing you know, when I seen the young lady, she said she wasn't with them no more. I was like, why are you not with them no more? She said, well, you know what I'm saying, a little bit of differences and so on and so forth. And then separation. We always separate. We always separate when we can't build. We don't take time out to truly just build. And that's what hurting us. We don't really stand firm and build. So Sankofa School down the drain. I'm pretty sure they probably, rebooted it and started up again. Probably shut it down and reboot it and start up again. But no matter what, people always want to educate our youth. But they go out there and they do it. But this man, Mr. Johnson, he's never put his foot forward and focus on the education part. He just focused on the money part. He focused on the money god of the whole situation. Like I said, these folks, they got with the African Poetry Theater, they got the space to be utilized. They was utilizing space upstairs. And it was a nice piece of space. You know what I'm saying? We can have one section we have one section doing one thing, we have another section doing the other thing. It was a good space. In respect to them, because we was trying with the Sankofa School for the Uhuru. I always say that shit wrong. Uhuru. How you say that shit? Uhuru movement. Uhuru means freedom. I'll be saying this shit all fucked up. But Uhuru. Uhuru. And so with the Uhuru movement, they made an attempt. Umar Johnson has not made an attempt. Umar Johnson, with all the funding that he gathered, has not taught one soul a drop of education. If there's a person online that can pull up something of Umar Johnson sitting with some young men, some young boys, and teaching them anything. Do we have any videos of that? Like with all these meetings and all these gatherings that Umar Johnson has done, none of his people, none of his supporters, none of his followers came up with the gimmick, came up with the scheme of saying, yo, Umar, I have these 15 to 10, 20 guys I would like for you to come in and not lecture to. I want you to teach them something. And I would like to videotape this day so we can put this message online. Do anyone have a message? Do anyone have a clipping of Umar Johnson sitting with a class of young men teaching them something? Teaching about Frederick Douglass, teaching about Marcus Garvey. So your school's called Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey. So how about you just take those two figureheads and run a campaign teaching the young people, teaching the older folks about Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey and what they was about. Why is it important for an FDMG school to exist? Why you just don't do a campaign, an education campaign focused on this? Because it's not about taking your dollars and your donations to do so. It's about taking your dollars and your donations to go on a coochie campaign. It's nothing but a coochie campaign. Every time he goes to do a lecture, it's just about a coochie campaign. Anytime he goes to a place where they would like for him to speak, the main focus is not to focus on the young men, because I'll be like, do you have young people there? I'm not coming unless there's young people there. I'm not coming to talk unless there are young people there. Y'all know I'm about building a school, but he don't do that. It's because it's like, who's next on the campaign? So now he went to Australia, and I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not trying to fly to Australia for you and not get no sense. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about me. I'm not flying all the way to Australia to be sitting in a hotel. I'm talking about me right now. This is me. I'm not flying all the way to Australia to be sitting in a hotel and not have me a woman to be part of my day, my night. I can do whatever I gotta do, but I'm not flying all the way to Australia to be alone. So when Umar Johnson gets on these trips and go on these trips, I already know that he's not going without a sex campaign. Otherwise, there's something wrong. Because what are you doing flying, wasting all the time, energy, money to fly all the way to Australia when you don't even have any type of real issue? You talk about what's the issue there. You talk about relationships. You talk about snow bunnies. And folks, I want y'all to take time out to pay attention to me. Go to my video. It's called Snow Bunny Snowflakes versus Cocoa Puffs. I don't even know the other, what's the second part of it. But go to my video. It's called Snow Bunny Snowflakes. And within the first 5 minutes, you would hear me talk about something, and then you would know why Umar Johnson said what he said. He relayed the message that I put out there, and he took it and tried to package it with his words, and it became controversial because it wasn't from his mind. It's for something that he's seen that I put out there. Go check out Snow Bunny Snowflakes. It's a video I put out there. If you don't want to watch the whole video, it's only 9 minutes. Don't. But the video was a message I put out there. And then he took the message because he watched the video, he heard it. Snow Bunny Snowflakes. Go check that video out. And then you'll see why he made the video talk about white women supporting black women. Check out my video called Snow Bunny Snowflakes. I'm serious. Okay? Then you will see where he got that whole concept from. But we men, we already have our own thoughts, period. But just see why. Because it was in his head fresh. Maybe I'm making it up, but I can't be making it up. 90% of the times I put a video out there, he will say something in that nature. And it won't come out right because it's not his own thought. He don't know what I'm saying. Go check out Snow Bunny Snowflakes. And you'll see why he came up with that concept of talking about how white women will take their finances and they will support a man in the struggle, while our black women in the struggle would not. So you'll read and you'll see. Or you will hear and you'll see. Snow Bunny Snowflakes. So folks, 517 black-owned schools. And this clown Umar Johnson would say, but none of those schools open up their school purely with black raise own money, black raise money. You know what I'm saying? That would be his reason of making his school seem or sound like it's something bigger than anything else that exists. He would say, oh, these schools got their funding from white institutions and white folks. Like he don't know. It's 517 of them. He didn't go there and personally interview all of them. He didn't personally speak to every principal and director of the schools. No, he just assume that you're not going to do your homework. He's going to assume that he's right. But I'm telling you, like AB School in Brooklyn, Lord Jamal's stepfather, these are situations, folks, that building took place because they decided they're going to build. They came together with their resources, their finances, and they put together a impactful school project, and they built it from there. But Umar Johnson didn't even know of that school. Understand? He didn't know that existed. He didn't know nothing about it. What did he say? He said kudos. But if he took time out to investigate and find out what black-owned businesses is out there that deals with education, and they call themselves a school, what black-owned school is out there that built and grinded just like what he wanted to do, and he could have aligned with them. He could have built with them. But he didn't even do his homework on that. He just think that you're not going to do your homework. So you just go in and just listen to what he say. And he says he's the only black-owned school that built this school with black dollars. And if that's the case, so what? That don't mean shit. Because the school not open, the kids not being educated, and right now, kids that probably would have been going to school is doing way better than you with whatever it is they doing, even if they just working the job at Walmart. If kids who could have been in your school and now they finish school and they working the job for Walmart for 3 years, and they a manager now, they in their last 3 years of living, they doing much better than you. Without your school, without your education, without your degree. So where we at, folks? What's up, Nut Tree? I'm all right, yourself? We just up this early. We traveling right now. We got something to do, but we're gonna get back to the base, and we're gonna drop these lives because I have some things I gotta get off my chest. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of things I gotta get off my chest. But I want y'all to go check that video out, Snow Bunny Snowflakes. I don't know why y'all didn't check that out. That's a good one. Don't sleep on none of the stuff I put out there. If you guys gotta think about something. If I put something out there, it has something in there that you need. It's some food for thought. Snow Bunny Snowflakes. And my message was to my black women. And I said, what if Umar Johnson went on a campaign and started having black men focus on getting white women? That's what it was about. So go check it out because, like I said, he listened to the video and he packaged the words and put it in his own way because it made sense. Snow Bunny Snowflakes. I'm at Erie train station, folks. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in northern Philly. I'm at Erie train station. I'm in North Philly right now. All right, folks. So we'll talk about 517 schools that we can choose from. So now, folks, if you want to say that you're about building, if you folks claim that you're about building, you have 517 black-owned schools that you can now donate to. For all you folks that donate to schools, you have 517 black-owned schools. Pardon me, dude. Pardon me. Pardon me. I'm in a different zone right now. I want to start screaming at folks all day. Because like I said, a lot of folks have demons in them. And the only way these demons going to come out is if we start screaming at them. So go check out that video. I need you to go check out that video, folks. I want you to go check out that video, Snow Bunny Snowflakes. Like all you just listen to the first 5 minutes of it, first 3 minutes of it. And then you see why Umar Johnson said what he said. What you say? Bro, what's up with you? Where's your education? You got no teeth. Yo, you know what's sad? That I have teeth all cut down. That's a chip tooth, retard. Watch you. Yo, you could be looking at the sun. You could be looking down there. You could be looking at the door. But you looking in my mouth. And that's when you are looking in my mouth. And I can't allow you on the panel so I can go toe to toe with you. But I can give you what state you live in. I don't mind traveling to you and knocking your teeth out. Like, dude, we talk about some deep shit. But most folks don't have nothing to really talk about. And that's the sad thing about it. So you want to talk about teeth. But anyway, bro, what's up with your education? You have no teeth. So let's get back to 517 schools that we can focus on. Choose one. All right, we have this school right here. That's how you feeling right now? That's the zone you in? Because this dude had some music playing, I couldn't hear myself. Then I go to the next car, and this black guy sitting smoking in the car as if this is his house. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I feel like talking to the people. So I'll let you see. It's not that many folks over there. You know what I'm saying? It's not that many people, not that many folks. But why share it just for you folks? Why should I just leave this conversation just for you? Okay? So, let's begin. All right? Good morning, beautiful ladies and wonderful gentlemen. I would like to say, you know, as we go into 2025, Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? We got a new year. We got the president that was in presidency a couple of years ago, and he's back. Some people were happy. Some people was upset. But as we sit on the train every day and we deal with our normal routine that we normally go through, with the alcohol abuse that you see every day amongst your own people, with the complete retardation that you see with your own people on a daily basis. You know, we see retardation every day, right? We come on the trains, we can't even breathe. I don't care how much you might smoke. Being on the public transportation is real corny when you have to breathe other people's shit, because you don't even know what they have inside of it. But I like to stand up and I like to speak out about the situations. And we as folks, we must, especially men, we must address the situation. So if you want change, the change is going to come and start with you. So look at 2025 as a year that you're going to start with making change in the mirror. And you're going to start making change within your own family structure. And you're going to make change within yourself. A lot of us have demons inside of us. And the demons because we have alcohol abuse. We have drug substance abuse, and we have a major case of retardation. And if we don't have retardation is going to get your ass back in jail. And a lot of folks spend a lot of time in jail. I spoke to a lot of folks, and a lot of these guys, they try to drown the shit out with music. They try to drown their demons out, but as a man, you need to talk these demons out, these spirits. You don't need to be sitting up in jail now and now talking about, yeah, man, I wish I could change. Now we have to, the change starts with you. So if you want 2025 to be a different year, have control of your kids, have control of yourself, have control of your demons. And then that's going to be the best year when we have control of that. Thanks for your listening, your support. I'm going to go back to live. I just hate when I come out to the world and come into the public and I see a lot of retardation and I see a lot of things that just makes me get mad. So I don't want to hold it in and be talking about it underneath my breath. I'd rather let it be known that I'm talking to you. So if you heard me and you feel some kind of way, I was talking to you. Thank you for your listening, your support. If you would like to conversate with me, we can have a conversation. Thank you for listening and support. This is called Hood Therapy. Peace out. So, folks, as I come back to, if you want change, that change got to start with you. There's no security. There's no security guards. There's no standing behind the podium and the microphone. It's going out to the public and just doing what you got to do. Like I said, I moved from one car because I didn't like the music I was listening to. He was playing his music. It was too loud. Then I go into the next car and, like I say, this dude is just sitting there like he's at home. But obviously he's on the street smoking on the train. So if you can't smoke in the house, what makes you, and you have a person of authority saying you can't smoke in here, what makes you think you can just smoke around me? So this is why like I said, we need people, we need more soldiers. So going back to 517 schools, black-owned schools. 517 black-owned schools. Let me give you a name of one. We'll give you a name of one. We have the Washington School for Girls. I didn't do much homework on it. I just seen it. So I'm just letting you know. We have the Washington School for Girls. We have the Sankofa School. We have Excel. ACCEL. A-C-C-E-L. ACCEL. We have several schools, academies that's all over the U.S. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Alabama, North Carolina, Virginia, Georgia. We have all these schools. A school that's not existence, that's not in existence, have more power, more clout, more energy than schools that's running. Because it's all about the promotion, the promoter. Once y'all understand that it's all about the promoter and promotion, a person who can sell water to a well, like Eskimo, that's the key. When you focus on selling nothing, those who can sell nothing, those who can sell you a dream and have nothing, those are master manipulators. And this man is a masterful manipulator for all the time that he spent by himself. All his little rejections, all his the green lights he got. He figured out how to masterfully manipulate the people. Because after this year, folks, when this year go out, when we go into next year, it got to be the FDMG Comedy Roast Tour. If he wants the attention on the school, it has to be a massive, massive LOL to bring attention. We must just laugh about the situation. And then it might open, it might work. But if he's just not chosen, it won't work. It's one or the other. But to keep allowing this hustle to continue on without us focusing on how we're gonna, I gave you a moment, Sean. Okay, I gave you a little corny moment, Sean. But without us really identifying the problem is you. The problem is you and myself. By even giving this clown so much time of shine. Because we have 517 other facilities that we can be really truly giving our energy to. But people like to be part of something that's beginning. I understand. Most black folks like to be part of something that's beginning so they can be part of the growing of it, so they can say, I was there when you was doing this. I was there at the beginning. So most people just want to be down just so they can have a certain level of power within your dream. Because you know when you're going, well, I don't need it. Shut up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real. I gave you this, so the fuck what? Because that happened to me. And once I seen that shit, I was like, cut everything. When I saw people trying to come at me like they owned me because they gave me $10, like they owned me because they gave me $5, they owned me because they gave me, people who really gave me something, they never came at me like that. But it'd be those little small nickel and dimers who believe like, yo, dude, man, did you just see, if you see me right there, I would say some shit like that to the people and then walk across the trains back and forth and leave the car with $5 to $10 for the cause. For the cause, though. So when you come to me and be like, just hear me talking on the live, then you send me a cash app and donate, and then you think that I'm supposed to this. I have love for you, I have respect for you, but you don't own me. So when you look at Umar Johnson and all those folks who are going to be talking about, they just want to be down with him so they can have an ownership of him. That's why he is the way he is. Because people think that they have an ownership of him because they donated something to him. They donated $20. And he'd be like, well, next time donate 40. Like this one dude said to me, like, yo, what if I can get you up the money that Umar owes you? I had to let him know, well, if you feel that that money's a little punk ass money, then I don't need your punk ass money neither. This is what I need from you. This is what I need from this person, and this is what I need from that person. I need my $3,000 and my apology from Umar. From you, I need you to do this. I don't need you to pay Umar's debt. Well, if you got money from the people online, don't you think that make up for it? No, nigga. That's from the people's hearts. I need from Umar, from what I did. That's like saying you work for Walmart and they owe you money. And then one of your co-workers be like, yo, you know what? Here, I got $500 for you. Here, take that. And then that's supposed to make up for the fact that Walmart has owed you a whole week check because one of your co-workers gave you some money just to hold you down. Now you're like, well, I'm good because I got that just money from them. No, Walmart still owe you money. That's thank you money, and Walmart still owe you money. So there's no you get people giving that's going to take away the fact that I want my apology. So going back to 517 schools, we have 517 schools that we can address some time, energy with. 517 schools. But I want my money. So those 517 schools with me, my personal situation, don't have nothing to do with me. But for you folks who want to see black power, who want to see black excellence, want to see some things thriving, then you have 517 schools that you can donate to. You can donate some time to. You can make some videos on. And I'm just letting you know, 517. Umar Johnson don't need that type of attention no more in regards to finances until Umar Johnson really pays some debts. Until Umar Johnson takes the time out to show the kids. Until Umar Johnson takes the time out to show the staff. Umar Johnson, he can't keep saying, sorry, damn it. He can't keep saying that he can't keep saying, that's why the door closed so slowly. There's no more time for him to be saying that he needs, I miss my stop talking to folks. That's my stop talking to folks. He don't need no more donation money. What he needs at this point, and it's crazy because it didn't even know, that's why he was trained. It pulls into stops, don't even announce what it's at. He needs to show the people, his staff, and 15 young boys, and the parents of these young boys. That's all he needs to show. Staff of 5 to 10 people, a dozen young boys, and the parents of these young boys talk about these are my kids that I want to put into the school. And then here's the staff. But everything else is uncivilized. Everything else is not important. Nothing else is important. HVAC not important. HVAC is in. Electricity not important. Water is not important. The most important thing right now is showing the people that's supposed to be participating with the school and showing the students that's going to be going to school. But if you can't do that, then you don't have a school. You don't have no students, you don't have no staff. So you don't have a school. You can't go into that 517 to make it 518. So if by next year it don't go up to 518 because Umar Johnson FDMG has his students and staff, he's null and void. The memo is out now. 517. It's supposed to go up to 518. 518. That's where we're supposed to be at, folks. 518 schools with the FDMG. He had the building for 5 years. He had those buildings for 5 years, right? It's going on 5 years? Which one? What year is going on? 5, 4, 3, 2, definitely not 1. And it can't, and it's not going up to 519 black-owned schools by now? With this school being, this building has got more publicity than any of the 517 schools put together. All those 517 schools put together, this school that don't exist has gotten more publicity, more conversation, more donations, more support, more hate. Where it reached the controversy of mainline comedians and Kamala Harris, a candidate for presidency. And it still is closed. And it still is abandoned. You have 517 other schools to be able to focus on now, folks. So if we're going to focus on FDMG, focus on me now. Focus on my end. Help me get my bread from him. Help me get my apology. Why I say help me? Because that's the focus. Because the only thing with Umar, with that whole situation, is he must apologize to the people. He must apologize to the students. He must apologize to the parents for this long, ongoing hustle so that he could go to every continent. Now ask yourself, he says this, he said he's officially been to every single continent. As of this year, 2024, he's now officially been to every single continent. Would he been able to go to those continents without your donations? Without the gimmick of that school, do you think that he would have been able to reach and go to all those continents if he wasn't falsely advertising something that made the people say, hey, this is a great thing. Hey, this is a good guy. Hey, I would like to interview him. If he was never talking about no school, if he was just constantly just stayed on the road, he's a psychologist, whatever the fuck he's claimed to be, therapist, whatever he claimed to be. If he just stayed on that path of that, how far would he really gotten with the black people? Will he still be a major conversation point right now if it wasn't for that school? People say scam. If it wasn't for that school scam, where would Umar be? I wouldn't be talking about him. I wouldn't even know him. Do you understand? I wouldn't even know the man. Although the people in my organization came across him because they was moving on real black power. But y'all don't know my organization either. You never heard of the African Stock Exchange Association Developer Corporation. You never heard of that. But Umar has. Because that's the trench work. Umar came out the trenches when Umar decided he wanted to hustle people and get some funding for his dream and his hustle. But if Umar Johnson just stayed with the work, Umar Johnson won't be that figurehead that you're looking at right now. missed my stop this time. When you come in southbound up, it's more of Caucasians and Latin people and Asian people. When you're going north down, you have more of the black folks. It's crazy. And the reason why most people is really just into the Umar Johnson saga is because of the entertainment and the clownery and the bullshit, because they have 517 schools that's black owned that they can really focus on. So if they really cared about a school being open, they have schools that's already open. So right now, Leonard Honor, stop talking about Umar Johnson and talk about these schools that's open. Do a whole series of all these schools that's open. Get your part, Leonard, because you done made your wave off of Umar as well. So now it's time for you to give back. You gotta give back. It's important for you to give back now, Leonard. You done made your livelihood off of Umar. You know you made your livelihood off of Umar. You made more money off of Umar content than you made off your job in the last 3 years. So now it's time to give back. Don't sit up there and do Umar Johnson's rhetoric, talk, and shit no more. Focus on the 517 schools that's out there. They need support. They need their cash apps read off. Every video that you have, you be having Umar's cash app that's being in your videos. It's like you doing promotion for him. You have his cash app all the time being mentioned, his P.O. box. So if you're going to be advertising for this person, advertise for those 517 schools out there. Do some homework on them. Do something positive. Find out their cash app. Find out how people can donate to these schools. And do a live stream on all these schools that people can donate to. They can volunteer to. They can help. They can build up. Reach out to the president of one of these schools. Reach out to the president of all those schools and ask them to be a guest on your panel so that you can do some advertising promotion for them. But to sit back and say, oh, look at Umar's chair, and do a live stream on Umar's chair, that's really beneath the world. To do a live stream on Umar's crib because he has a messy crib, that's real gay. That's real gay. Do a live stream that's focusing on these people and help build them up now. Go in 2025, focus. You have 517 other schools that you could, maybe you find a scam artist in these schools. Huh? Maybe you can find a new scam artist. But you have 517 other schools that you could focus on. Just imagine you found 10 other scam artists similar to Umar in your investigations. But to sit here and constantly do Umar Johnson jokes and not be part of the comedy roast tour, that's kind of corny. Be part of the comedy roast tour, homie. That's powerful. If you're going to roast them, let's take it to the next level. Let's bring in real money. Let's bring in real money. Let's get some real people to be part of this. This normally don't happen, but I finally got my trolley to come back to back. That's what's up. I'm about to get on one trolley, but I don't need that one. So that's what we talk about. 517 schools that that you guys can be doing some content on. Not Umar Johnson talk about women, because that's corny. Who is he? He owes me money. So that's what he is to me. He's a person, he's an employer who owes me some bread. Stinking. Motherfucker, god damn. That's who he is to me. He owes me some money. Who is he to you guys? What makes him so special that his words are special? What makes him so special? And that's just a common case. And that's what we talk about right now. I hate when I got moved because I just don't like being around people. I can't even lie. I really don't like being around people. Especially when they see me on my phone, I'm talking loud, then they're gonna sit right next to me, get on their phone talking loud. The fucking car is empty shit. Look how empty this shit is. Nobody all right there. Nobody. And then you're gonna go sit right behind me. What the fuck? That's what I really think. A lot of guys are naturally gay. If they want to be around me, they rather just sit around each other. That's the incarceration mentality. There could be a woman on one side, a man on the other side. They're gonna sit next to the dude. I'm sitting next to the chick. If I make somebody feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna make the woman feel comfortable. At least I know. If I decide to say hello, miss, how you doing? I'm talking to a female. I'm not saying, yo, what up, homie? I don't care. Then he got on speaker, then the chick is even a lot more louder. But this is what we talk about. This is what we focus on. 517 schools now. You have 517 schools to investigate. Choose one. I'll give you a few more before I leave, okay? We have the HBCU Early Academy. Early Academy. HBCU Early Academy. There's what, over 99 HBCUs? So we got the HBCU Early Academy, Earlyhood Academy, some shit like that. Then we have the Rise Academy. We have a load of schools, 517. For all those folks who want to donate to a building that's not open, but you're watching this man go to Egypt, you watch him go to Timbuktu, you watch him go to Cuba, you watch him go to Panama, you watch him take pictures with this woman, this woman, talk about women, and now he's trying to find more.
Can I get off here? Thank you.
And then you have these people focused, then you have him traveling city to city, state to state, country to country, off the donation money, taking Instagram pictures. This is for his Instagram, folks. He's doing all this shit for his Instagram social media. He's been building up his Instagram social media for the last 10 years with this whole movement. Y'all don't see it, right? The biggest thing that Umar Johnson got out of this whole package is his Instagram account, his Facebook account, his YouTube, and videos that go get numbers. And he built that off of not of success. He built all that off of controversy. That's why the last video that he put out talked about, he embraced all the Negro beings, the struggling YouTubers, and just all the haters that come at him. He embraced it because it kept him going. If it wasn't for that controversy, he would not be successful. He would not be successful at all if it wasn't for that controversy. That controversy has made him a success. Not his success making him a success. This controversy, I'm kind of live. This controversy made him a success. Okay, folks? The controversy that he had in the last 10 years has allowed him to fly every year. Not the success. And why we can't comprehend it? Controversy allowed this man to go to Australia. And I would like for a person to ask him, well, if you're not, like, I want the folks to ask a simple question, like, yo, what is your, like, if you, what's your occupation? Because you're not a principal right now. Always a little, like, I'm in Southwest now, so in between 30th Street, after we pass 30th Street all the way to when you get out, it's just a dead internet zone for me. That's why I hate going live. I really do. I hate going live at a certain time when I'm traveling because I never be able to get the live in the way I want to. So I kind of forgot what thought I was talking about. But like I said, we have 517 schools that really bring some attention to. Me, myself, I'm focused on what I have to be focused on. I'm focused on the Comedy Roast Tour. I'm focused on, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to find ways to really get what my money worth Umar at the same time humble. It's not really just about the money. God uses the money just to keep me my focus, but it's really about what God wants me to do. He want to use me to humble this man. And I'm telling you what it is. And so the humility is going to come